Have you ever spent hours studying only to forget everything the next day? You know that annoying feeling when you spend days grinding, sacrificing sleep and fun only to get the same average grade? Meanwhile, there's that one student who studies just 10% of the time you do, gets enough sleep, maintains a social life, and still ranks top in the class. You may feel like you're dumb and that person is just naturally intelligent, but that's not the case. The real difference isn't how smart or dedicated you are, it's the way you study. Most people fall into the trap of believing that the more time they spend studying, the better their results will be. But effective studying isn't about the hours you put in, it's about the studying techniques. In this video, you'll learn how to score at the top of your class using powerful techniques that no one talks about. The Feynman Technique. To understand something deeply is to explain it as if you're teaching a kid. This method is called Feynman Technique, named after a famous physicist who used it to master tough topics. When you break down complex ideas into simple and clear words, your brain has to truly get the concept, not just memorize it. If you struggle to explain something, it shows you need to study that part more. It's like turning study time into a conversation, making learning active and way more effective. Parkinson's law. This law says that work expands to fill the time you give it. It means that if you give yourself a whole day to study one chapter, you'll probably spend the whole day on it, even if it doesn't really need that much time. But if you only give yourself 1 hour, you'll focus better and get it done faster. This happens because when there's no deadline, it's easy to get distracted, procrastinate, or work slowly. By setting a strict time limit, you force yourself to concentrate and work efficiently. So instead of studying for hours, try giving yourself fixed blocks of time for each task, and you will be able to save much time for sleep and fun. Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. Roughly 20% of what you study will give you 80% of the results. Instead of trying to learn everything, focus on the most important topics, the ones that show up most often or your teacher emphasizes. This way you avoid wasting time on details that won't really help your grade. For example, don't reread the whole textbook. Instead, review summaries, key concepts, and practice questions from past exams. By prioritizing this 20%, you'll learn faster and get better results with less effort. Active learning. Think of studying like planting seeds. If you just scatter them on the ground and walk away, they won't grow. Passive studying, like reading without really thinking, is just tossing seeds and hoping for the best. Active learning is like watering those seeds, giving them sunlight and pulling out weeds. When you quiz yourself, explain concepts out loud, or solve problems, the knowledge actually takes root and grows strong. This kind of studying helps your brain build connections and remember stuff longer. So, stop just skimming pages like you're browsing menu, get hands-on, make your brain work, and watch your grades bloom. Fix your weak spots. A lot of students spend time reviewing things they already know because it feels easy. But that won't help you improve much. Instead, focus on the topics you struggle with the most. Think of it like a chain. If one link is weak, the whole chain can break. Your weak spots are those weak links. By working on them, you make your whole understanding stronger. This way you won't get stuck on those hard questions. It might feel uncomfortable to spend time on what you don't know well, but that's where real progress happens. Dual coding. Your brain learns better when you use more than one way to understand something. That's what dual coding is all about, combining words with visuals. Instead of just reading text, try drawing diagrams or using flashcards with images. This helps your brain connect the information into different ways, which makes it easier to understand and remember. So, next time you study, don't just write notes, draw them too. Pomodoro Technique. Studying for hours without a break is like trying to sprint a marathon. You burn out fast and learn less. That's where the Pomodoro Technique comes in. It's simple. Study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer 30 minutes break. These short bursts help your brain stay focused and avoid burnout. Think of it like hitting the reset button every half hour. You stop zoning out, get more done in less time, and still have energy left at the end of the day. This method works because your brain isn't designed to focus nonstop. You've now learned some of the best ways to study smart. Use these tips and good luck. I hope you crush it in class.